Hey guys, so I am making oven roasted chicken with some Haitian rice with lima beans and Haitian sauce. So I'm starting off the marinade for my meat. I am using épices, sazon, the liquid version, chicken flavor, Creole seasoning salt, black pepper, and I am mixing them together until I get the amount of marinade that I want. I am not good at measuring things. I'm going to try to get better at it, but for now, you're just gonna have to play it by ear, by sight, however you want to call it. I also added turmeric because turmeric is really good for you. So right now I am cleaning my chicken with lime and vinegar, going all the way around it, getting the insides, and yeah, it's just a Caribbean thing, I guess you can say, to go in and really clean your meat. I also stabbed it, and cleaned the inside of the meat as well. So now I'm about to shode my viand, shode my chicken. Shode is a Caribbean thing that they do. I just asked my mom why they do it, and it's because chicken has a very strong smell and it helps take out the smell of the chicken. They don't really shode beef or red meats. It's really just chicken. I think they might shode turkey too, but don't quote me on that. After I showed my viand, I put it in the marinade that I made and I just mix it all up in there. I get all in the insides because I want the insides to taste just as good as the outside. I have set my oven to 365 degrees Fahrenheit, and now I'm getting my pan ready. I took the rest of the marinade and put some water in it and placed the water around the chicken so that the bottom of the chicken will not burn, and also so it can have some flavor at the bottom. I am about to cover my chicken for the first 40 minutes so that the inside of the chicken can become tender. And another reason why I cover it is because when heat gets trapped, it creates water and it will add more water to the marinade that I left at the bottom of the pan, which I will then use as a seasoning for my rice. After about 30 minutes, I go in and I check on the chicken. No. Hello? Then I put onions inside of it because I love onions. I put onions in almost everything that I cook. But then after that, I placed it back in the oven and I increased the temperature to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So for this kind of rice, I am going to use lima beans. Usually I am a peas and carrots type of woman in my rice. It's Haitian style. It's what I grew up eating. Pois, moi pois. So pour ça m'a fait lima beans. After my oil is hot, I go and I add épices again. Épices is a Haitian seasoning. It's what they use to marinate their meat. It's a mix of blended herbs, and we add that to everything that we eat. Honestly, it does make it does have a taste difference. I've cooked without it and I've cooked with it, and I prefer to always have épices with my food. I'm gonna let the épices cook a little bit, and then after that I'm going to go and add my lima beans and let my lima beans cook in that to soak up the flavor of the épices and to defrost as well, because my lima beans were frozen. As the lima beans are cooking, I then add more seasoning. I add chicken flavor Maggi. I add seasoned salt, black pepper, Creole seasoning. The bowl that you see in the behind the lima beans is the juice from the chicken. So another reason why I like to cover up my chicken is because the condensation creates like more juice from the water. I'm not a scientist, but that's what I'm assuming. And so I take that juice, I put it in a separate bowl. I leave some of the water still in the chicken, but I use that as the base of my flavoring for my meat. So yes, I season my lima beans, but I also use the juice from the chicken as well. A trick that my Tati Luisa taught me when trying to help me learn how to cook rice back in the day was that the flavor of the water will be the flavor of your rice. So if you want your rice to be flavorful, you gotta make sure that the water tastes just as good. Just a tip. I'm about to do my best to explain this. So, after your water is done boiling, you're going to put in your rice. You're going to put in your rice in the middle of the castle, in the middle of the pot. And you're going to put as much rice as it takes to fill it up to the top to where you see the rice. Now, if you are like me, meaning I do not like sticky rice, which means that you are going to put even more rice at the top so that it is not sticky. Now, what cooks the rice is not the amount of water that's in there. The rice is cooked by the steam. When you notice the water's almost gone, you are gonna turn it down from medium high to simmer. As you can see, I am checking to see how much water I have left, because like I said, I really do not like sticky rice. I like my rice grainy. I don't know how to say it. Then this is a Haitian thing. You're gonna go and you're gonna place a plastic bag in it to help it steam. I don't know who came up with this idea, but let me tell you, I do this every time I make rice because my rice is no longer sticky. after the next 20 minutes. See, after 20 minutes, this is what the beauty looks like. Then you go in and you move it around a little bit. And after that, you're going to let it cook a little bit more. Now we're about to make some Haitian sauce. I put some oil in there. I put some onions as a pre-cook to add some flavor. And I also checked the screen. All right. And then I, did a little shake. And I added my tomato paste. Now, you don't want to do anything until the oil turns the color of the tomato paste. You're gonna see what I mean in a second. I added some more oil. I then added the rest of the juice I had from the chicken. Ooh, this tasted so good, y'all. And I also added some water. I'm still a little rusty on making Haitian sauce because I do not make it that much. I added some more seasonings to give it a little more flavor, and I also added a bit more oil because the ratio of oil to water just was not it. I then added a few bay leaves and I added my oignons, aka onions, and I let that simmer. I forgot to record the rest of this, but after about 10 minutes on 400 degrees Fahrenheit, I took it out and I left it uncovered for about another, honestly, until you see it like this. My grandmother used to always tell me that your meat is cooked when it's a nice golden brown color. So then I cut off pieces of it and I put it in the sauce to add more flavor to the sauce, and look at it. It's just so tender. The skin on the outside, I love fat. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm such a foodie. But yeah, this was good. And this is the end product. My chicken and sauce. Let it simmer so that the sauce can get a little thicker. Ooh, y'all, it was so good. But yes, I hope you enjoyed my first recipe. I was so hungry after church that I kind of just didn't take a picture of my plate. And this is why Haitians wake up at 5 in the morning to cook. I'm kidding. But Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video. More to come.